Live from WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
A level of devastation that none of us have ever seen before.
Now with 6 tornadoes leaving death and destruction across the Midwest.
This will be one of the most significant, the most extensive disasters that Kentucky has faced.
Tonight, we're working for you on the devastation the storms are leaving behind and how the weather is causing them, affecting here in Southwest Virginia. We appreciate your company here tonight at 6. I'm McKinley Struther. A devastating series of tornadoes in Kentucky, Arkansas, Missouri, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Illinois, leaving dozens dead and whole communities tonight unrecognizable. We start in the state of Tennessee, where a woman was seriously hurt. Authorities say her mobile home was picked up and thrown on top of her. This was just outside of Nashville. She was pinned from the waist down, we're told. She is in the hospital tonight in critical conditions. Our thoughts are with her. Our thoughts also with our friends in Arkansas, where a tornado ripped through a nursing home. At least one person is dead there. These are the photos of what remains. The mayor says at least 20 others are hurt, and most had to be pulled free from the wreckage. The Arkansas governor toured the area. He says it's a bit remarkable that there wasn't a greater loss of life. Now to Illinois, where a roof collapsed on an Amazon warehouse, killing at least 2. Just look at how strong the wind still was as they were trying to clean up. You see that as they're moving those cars out from that scene. At least 30 others were hurt from the collapse, and officials say it was caused by either extreme winds or a tornado as well. President Joe Biden says the government is doing whatever they can to help.
This is likely to be one of the largest tornado outbreaks in our history. The federal government will do everything it can possibly do to help.
But out of all the states, none perhaps are as devastated as Kentucky. The governor there saying more than 70 people may have died as the twister touched down for more than 200 miles in that state. But he says the number of deaths could be way more than 100. The damage includes a candle factory derailing a train and destroying a large part of a city of about 10,000 people. One of the residents there shared with the CNN affiliate that everything is gone. Daryl Forges is on the ground tonight for us with an update.
Kentucky among the 6 states devastated by dozens of reported tornadoes this weekend.
I knew it was going to happen, but I never imagined in a million years that when we pulled into town that the town would be pretty much gone.
In Mayfield, a candle factory is turned to rubble, leaving some workers stuck inside, begging for help.
We are trapped. Please, y'all, get us some help. We're at the candle factory in Mayfield. Please. Please.
As loved ones hope for more rescues from the facility.
I want to find my wife. I want to find her and hope she's still somewhere safe.
State officials are preparing for the worst.
It may end up being the largest loss of life in any tornado event in a single location, again, in the state's history.
Governor Andy Beshear says at least 70 people in Kentucky are feared or likely dead. In addition to Kentucky, twisters were also reported in Arkansas, Missouri, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Illinois, where part of an Amazon warehouse collapsed.
At this time, are able to confirm that we have more than one fatality at that location.
President Biden keeping close watch on what he calls an unimaginable tragedy.
It's going to be a long road to hoe, long road for recovery for these people, but hopefully we can get through it. I know there are a lot of prayers going out all across the world for people in Kentucky and Illinois and all the other states that have been affected by the tornadoes.
That was Daryl Forges reporting. Meanwhile, God's pit crew is answering the call to send volunteers and supplies to Kentucky following those devastating tornadoes. They are leaving Monday morning and planning to cut trees, remove debris, and give out emergency supplies. That includes water, food, and Bibles. Meteorologist Delaney Warden joins us now. Delaney, you and I have lived further south, so we're no stranger to the destruction that these storms can cause. But I'll tell you, every time after a storm when we see those images, it doesn't make it easier to digest. So our thoughts and prayers are with them. Yes. But I understand that same line of storms is what is impacting us here at home. So what can we expect the rest of the evening?
The storms are strongest strongest back towards south side at the moment, which is where we're dealing with the strongest winds as well. Luckily, once that moves out of our region, what we're left with is just this widespread rain behind that front of the line. So let's get a little bit closer look at that. Some very heavy rainfall moving throughout Halifax County that extends up towards Lynchburg, and we are going to continue to not only deal with this heavy rain for the next few hours, but even these gusty winds. We have not seen rain in a while, at least this beneficial rain that we need to see. So definitely watching out for some flooding on the roadways and localized flooding on those lower lying areas that you certainly know about. We are also dealing with this further towards the south, so we're not done with this storm system just yet, but as it has continued to make its way further off towards the east, that severe threat has definitely been going down, which is some great news. And of course, as you mentioned, our prayers are with everyone who's been dealing with this. But our wind advisory, we will continue to see that staying in effect as we go through 6 a.m. for the counties that are shaded in beige. We'll get a little bit closer look at your forecast coming up. McKinley.
All right, other news now. A Rockbridge County woman is dead and her boyfriend is charged with her murder. Deputies say this man, Jonathan Watkins, shot Katrina Dudley in the Hummingbird Lane area of Rockbridge County. That was Friday afternoon. Deputies responded to that scene and found Dudley there dead. Both her and Watkins are from Natural Bridge. He is charged tonight with second-degree murder. More news to come. 2 local drive-thrus with the true meaning of Christmas. First, we'll take you to the New River Valley where families are getting an early start on Christmas gift. Then we'll travel to the Star City where Santa is certainly coming to town and bringing with him breakfast. The treats St. Nick is offering to more in our community. That's just after the break. We know winter weather is coming, but when will the real snow get here? Take on your local weather authority, and if you correctly guess the first snowfall in Roanoke, you'll be entered to win this Yukon fire pit. To play, you have to be a WSLS insider. You have until December 21st to sign up. Of course, you can do that on our website, WSLS.com.
Have a question about current events, new laws?
We can help. Just ask 10.
It's easy. Go to WSLS.com, click on the menu icon, and click Ask 10. Type your question.
We'll get to work on your answer. Ask 10 on WSLS.com.
Star City was host to what organizers say is the biggest pet adoption event in the Roanoke Valley. The mega pet adoption event and holiday extravaganza at the Berglund Center says it's best to find animals a forever home. So from 12 to 4 this afternoon, six different adoption centers and shelters came together with adoption fee specials for cats, dogs, and other little ones. Bringing an animal into the home can be a big step, so a big effort was made to make this fun for the family.
It's been so wonderful to see everybody's smiling faces. We've had so many families, kids, couples, individuals come and find their new best friends, and it's been so great to see, and everybody's just so happy, and so are the animals.
If you weren't able to check out the event, you can always contact Angels of Assisi on their website.
Your local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
A lot of devastation to our west tonight as we continue to watch the storm system that brought all of those tornadoes last night. That's been moving through our area since a little bit before 1 this afternoon. Now, the strongest part of this particular storm system is going to be this front line. So the great news is that front line is almost out of our area. What we're going to be left with are some heavier rain, but also some strong wind gusts. We need to watch out for that closely. Down trees, power lines are still a possibility. The heaviest rain is definitely off towards the east of the parkway at this hour. The storm system was originally moving very quickly, but now it has slowed down. So heavy rain back towards south side, especially for areas like South Boston throughout Halifax County. But as you can see, that's moving out of our area. Some good news for us. At this point, some beneficial rain, but because it has been raining so consistently and also heavy at times, we could definitely be dealing with some localized flooding this evening. So if you're going to be on the roadways, make sure you're being careful out there and give yourself some extra time. As we head towards 7, things are going to start to look up for us. We're still going to be watching that rain here for the next few hours. In fact, I think we could even be dealing with some light rain drizzle even as we head towards 9 p.m. Even though future trackers showing most of that rain is out of our area, we're still going to stay very overcast for much of the overnight hours. And then as we go throughout the day on Sunday, we are going to be seeing some major improvements. Our temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler, more seasonal for this time of year because that line of storms is actually associated with a cold front, but we'll also see a lot of sunshine and calmer winds. That's not the case for right now or even into the overnight hours. We're still talking about wind gusts upwards of about 40 miles per hour. But then as we head throughout the day tomorrow, while they may still be breezy at times, they're not going to be as strong as they are today. Along with that, we do still have that wind advisory in effect for those counties there shaded in beige. So much of our region, especially along the Parkway through 6 a.m. We may see this canceled early, but either way, that's going to depend on just how quickly those winds weaken. At the moment, 50s and 60s out there. It was a very warm day. At this point, we're still looking to see those records, but it looks like here in Roanoke, we did not hit that record because the rain came in and cooled us down very quickly. As we go throughout the next few hours, our temperatures will drop a little bit quicker than we have been over the past few evenings, but still very mild out there. At least that is until tomorrow morning when our temperatures are back into the 20s and 30s. We are going to be staying windy, so keep in mind that wind is going to cause these temperatures to feel colder. Your 3-day zone forecast that has our temperatures right back into the 50s and even 60s by Monday. So yes, we're seasonal tomorrow, but from there we are warming right back up if you don't like these slightly cooler temperatures. In fact, look towards the end of the work week. Those temperatures are actually back into the upper 60s for a lot of us. Here in Roanoke, we'll be in the mid 60s on Friday. More rain chances will return that day as well.
That is not a bad 7-day forecast.
No, so much sunshine. We need it.
We do need it. All right. Thank you so much.
All right, coming up, championship gold to play for not only in high school football, but another sport played on the field. And we're hooping from the college ranks to high school. Some early action from the Roy Stanley Memorial Shootout next in sports.
And now, the Freedom First Sports Desk.
For the third straight season, Galax is in the state final, and their opponent is a familiar foe, Riverheads. And in fact, they won 5 straight Class 1 titles. The Maroon Tide hoping to put a wrinkle in the Gladiators' plans for a 6th. Kickoff delayed by 10 minutes due to weather moving in this afternoon. Early action, Galax defense standing tall, able to stuff the run. Kobe Adams and Isaac Bartlett in on that one. Gladiators kept on trucking, and it was thanks in large part to this guy, Caden Cook Cash. He was money in the first half. Rips off this 38-yard touchdown for the 7-0 lead. Later, it's Cook Cash again finding the end zone. Gladiators led 14-0 at halftime. Galax has since scored and is currently trailing in the third quarter 24-7. In Class 3, LCA has been untouchable, marching into the final with a perfect record of 13-0. That's backed up by an average of 48 points per game, but they battled a tough Phoebus squad for a chance to hoist state gold. Here come the undefeated Bulldogs taking on Phoebus. First quarter action. Davis Lane connects with Dylan Stowers for the touchdown. Then check this out. Kicker Chase Dupin with the double doink extra point, but it is good. Bulldogs up 7-0. Phoebus takes its turn. Mark Wagner, 16-yard pass to Jalen Mayo. PAT no good, so LCA up still by a point. Then Lane picked off by Jordan Bass, who takes it 38 yards to the house. Phantoms leading 14-7 at last check. ODAC scores fair and falls to Guilford. Lynchburg, a gutsy 77-75 win over Salisbury. On the women's side, Roanoke beats Lynchburg 69-58. Those women are 7-0. 3-0 in ODAC play. Your news and notes, Jags stand committed to Coach Urban Meyer. Manny Diaz named the Penn State defensive coordinator, and congratulations to the Virginia Tech men's rugby team for winning the national title. They are a club sport, no coach, no scholarship players, but they got it done on the field today. Congrats to them.
Wow, yeah, congratulations. Well, according to the United Nations, it is International Mountains Day. It's meant to promote awareness about mountain communities, I guess, much like our own and others across the world. Southwest Virginia is known for all of our trails. So while today is rainy, maybe and just hopefully we can go out tomorrow. I'm about to tear apart my watch on this desk. I know.
You're just so excited to go hiking tomorrow.
Absolutely, that's it. If the weather tells us we can.
It absolutely is going to be much nicer tomorrow. In fact, a lot of the heavy rain that we've been dealing with over the past few hours is gradually going to be moving out of our area as we head throughout the next 2 to 3 hours. We're still going to be left over with some light rain, just not quite as impactful, but still windy out there. As for tonight, our temperatures are going to be dropping fairly slowly, and then we are going to also be seeing that cloud cover gradually moving out of our area by tomorrow morning. Now, your 7-day forecast, there you go. Tomorrow more seasonal, but a lot of sunshine, and our winds are finally going to be calming down. So yes, get outside, enjoy tomorrow. In fact, enjoy the next few days.
Absolutely. NBC Nightly News is next. We'll have more on those deadly tornadoes. We'll see you back here tonight at 11.